Any faithful out there, y'all want that real content, that official realness, and you want to stay informed?
I want the content creators always capping.
Yeah, capping.
All on Twitter, all on social media, all on the podcast.
If you don't want content where they're reaching, talking nonsense, looking for likes.
Real talk.
1, 2.
It's showtime!
All right. What's going on, Empire? What's going on, fellow faithfuls? If you find yourself here, yes, if you find yourself here, you are officially rocking out with the Real Talk, Nana Talk crew. All right, so let's get into the agenda. Yeah, man. Last week was trouble, big trouble. So, I guess we need to know, is Wilkes a problem in San Francisco? I mean, does his vision of defensive scheme align with ours and, how we're used to doing things here in the Bay? I don't know, man. Got to figure that out. But so far, no bueno. Yes, this guy here. I don't know if the jury's still out on him yet. I mean, I thought he played a decent game up until the second half. I think what he does by hedging his passes, pretty dangerous. But we'll let the crew, we'll all chime in on this, once we get the discussion going. Wow. Now, the blame game, there's going to be a blame game. Somebody has to be assigned blame for what went down. Kyle or is it Wilkes? I'm going to give y'all a little hedge on my thoughts on that. I don't think it's Kyle. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think it's Kyle. All right? So without any further ado, time to introduce the crew. Hey, Real Talk, Nana Talk. All right, we're going to take it to the west side, the best side, San Francisco's own, Fillmore's finest, the faithful of all faithful. Give it up, y'all, for none other than Silverado. Okay.
Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to keep it on the west side, the best side with the best ride. Let's give it up, y'all, for not just any old family member, but our first cousin, Super Dave, the OG.
Damn the intros. We got a lot to get to. Let's go.
All right. We're going to take it on over to the Mac Town where they lay their Mac down. Let's give it up, y'all, for none other to the Prince of the South, Mr. Frito-Lay, you the great.
Yeah. What's happening? Hey, these boys ready to get the business. You ready to get the business. Let's get to it.
And from the Rotten Apple, NYC, it is none other than your host, the one and only Niner Style. Give it up for Niner Style, y'all. Yes, and we are the Real Talk, Niner Talk crew. Let's give it up once again for the crew, y'all.
Woo!
Yes, sir. And like we always do around this time. I'm sorry, what'd you say, kid?
No, go ahead. I'll wait.
No. Get it out. Get it off your chest. All right, brother.
I mean, that's what R. Kelly say. Man, you're killing me with just.
Yeah, man. Well, before we get started, y'all know the deal. Time to stamp it.
Welcome to the home of that official realness.
Yes, sir.
The Real Talk.
Niner Talk.
All right, let's get into it, fellas. We got red on.
Man, I'm thinking this mother.
We flaming, man. We hot. We hot in here. We're hot in here, man. I mean, I think after last week, man, I'm fed up, man. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm fed up. I'm fed up, man.
I can't even explain what I saw Monday night.
Shit. What did we see? What did we see?
We definitely not clicking on all cylinders. Hell, any cylinders, if you think about it. It's a lot of blame to go around. It's plenty of fingerprints at that crime scene. Plenty of fingerprints. It wasn't just offense. It wasn't just defense. Plenty of fingerprints. You feel me? But since I'm a DC, let me come out and say this. Typically, when shit like this happens, damn, I'm a minute early. When stuff like this happens, you know, they blame the defense first.
This shit has to be spoken for, man. I mean, these were two bad losses. I'm sorry. These were not good teams we lost to. We not even go fake the funk like, we played teams that are.
The first loss was more respectable because at least it was against the number one defense.
Hey, look.
This shit is inexcusable.
Hey, neither one was respectable to me. Right. This shit was uncalled for. These were two teams that we should have easily came out and handled. I don't give a damn about the Browns' number one defense. We seen what the coach did to that shit. We could have easily did the same thing.
Yeah, look what the coach did to the Browns the following week. Right, 1 week later.
These dudes just been feeling themselves. They've been feeling themselves. We was crowned paper champs after we beat Dallas. And they was listening to that shit. And the last two teams don't came and bust their ass in the mouth.
Yeah.
We made all 22 of them look like all pros. That's how bad it was Monday night.
Now check this out, right? I want to tell a real quick story, right? As y'all know, I coached youth football for 7-8 years. My last year, I was a dedicated DC, right? One game away from the championship game. I had never beaten this team as a coach ever. The Old Tie Ranch, think of the Broncos, whatever they are. But anyway,
right.
We went to the half 7-6, right? Now, mind you, I think we was up 6-0. We gave up a touchdown on defense. The dude made a great catch over my corner because he was a little bit taller than him. Well, my head coach and the crowd on my helmet. Why you staying cover one, man? I'm like, all y'all can kiss my ass. My defense got your ball back. We got the ball 5 times in the first half. 5 times. And we got 6 fucking points. Shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Mm-hmm. Y'all got to do your job too. So what I'm saying is, it's easy to blame the defense. But if you think about it, we were scoring 30 points a game for 5 weeks, right?
Right.
The moment that started happening, now it's the defense's fault. The offense got to score points when they got the ball. I don't get fumbles, penalties, drop passes, whatever you want to call it. The offense got to score points. So we scored 30 that game. We don't lose. Hell, the week before that, we scored 30. Hell, we scored 20. You know what I'm saying? We don't lose. My only point is, you can't just blame the defense because it's not clicking. So, okay, let's go with this last game, right? We on the 15-yard line. CMC fumbles. Damn. Momentum gone. Air out of ourselves. What happened very next drive? They scored. Next drive, we missed a field goal. That's 10 points off the board right there. So if you want to be real about it, the 17 we had plus 10 is 27, 22. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, you can't just say, "Oh, the defense." You got to put the ball in the box. You put a lot of pressure on the defense when you don't score no points for whatever reason. And I'm not saying the defense was top tier because it's not. But you asked me, like me and John talked about, John in here now, we lost to the Browns 19-17, right? And then we lose to the Vikings, 22-17? Right? In 2 losses, we gave up 22 points and 19 points. That's about league average. But what didn't happen was the offense didn't normally hold their part of the bargain. So I'm not just putting all the blame on the offense, but what I'm saying is we're not playing complimentary football no more. I mean, and yeah.
Point taken.
Hold on. I'm still on Steve Wilkes' helmet because that baby shit soft coverage, that off man coverage with no pass rush. The fuck you expect?
Well, before I interject here, let me get my stretch out because I see Dave get ready biting at the chomp. I'm gonna pull a Dave. I'm at to pull a Dave on you, Kev.
Now,
hold on, brother.
And the blown coverage, yeah. The defense got some issues too,
brother. We gave you like the first 15 minutes, man. Let us get you now. We coming.
Yes.
We coming.
I started the defense and shit. This is goddamn thing.
Now we know we know the DC in you. We know the DC in you. You're gonna take up for Wilkes, but I'm sorry, man.
No. I'm on his helmet too. So go ahead.
That was a horribly.
Defense got beat. It was how they got beat. 3rd and 10, they extended the drive. 3rd and 14, they extended the drive. Then they had a penalty.
Right.
It went back and it was 3rd and 20 something, and they still got the first down. We couldn't get them off the field, and it was everybody. It's not just secondary. Linebackers missing tackles. Greenlaw, who we thought was going to implement on the screen passes, got his ass handed to him, pass after pass. It was the way we lost.
Let me tell you something. That guy, and I'm going to be honest, and I've told this, you know how I feel about this dude, and I'm going to say it here, live and in the flesh on Real Talk. I think he's a bitch. He's a straight bitch. And I'm talking about Mooney. Ward, yes, he's a bitch. He ain't nothing like the Ward that left. And I'm gonna tell you why. I've been leerying his ass ever since last season when Mahomes and them came in the Levi's. He been shaky ever since then. Now he went out there and got his ass handed to him, his entire ass handed to him by a rookie. I hear what you were saying, Dave. The ball went through him, but come on, you knocked that down or something. You don't give that up before the half. You got a lot of people say, I listened to a lot of content creators this morning. A lot of them feel that blew the game, considering how much we lost by.
It did.
Yep. Oh, it did. Yeah, that was some bullshit. Now you go cover zero. Why you go cover zero?
Now that you got to put on your boy. That's your man, Wilkes. That's your man. That's your man.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when Minnesota traded for Mahomes. That's what we made Kirk Cousins look like.
Listen, man, I got to get that DMX bite. That's your man. Check your man over there. That's your man. Wilkes, that's your man. Check him.
Check
that motherfucker.
Kirk Cousins was auditioning for the 49er job the way he
played. These dudes got cooked by
a like Kirk. I'm going to tell you what somebody said to me from my old neighborhood on Facebook. He looked like Kirk Mahomes out there.
He did.
That's what that motherfucker looked like. Kirk Mahomes. He tore our asses up, man. Ain't nothing we can say about that.
And the one that hurt the most was when Bosa was in, and I think Hargraves is in. They encircled him, and he still got out and fired the ball for a first down.
Man, look who we got, y'all. We're gonna give him honors, man. Let's give it up, man, for Reddy Red. Give it up for Reddy Red. That's our guy. Reddy Red. That's the best I could do for you, brother. But y'all fans be talking about the fire Wilkes. Damn, bro, why you in our business? You a Cowboy fan. Why you all in our business? What that shit got to do with you? What the fans talking about? Did we just kick your ass?
Well, you know what they say, misery loves company.
Yeah, man. How are you?
Hey, Purdy.
How are you, Dino? How are you, Dino? Let's get your takes on getting these comments.
About him as well.
Real talkers, let's get your takes on the game.
I hope 187 is here.
Where's he at? The blitz call before half.
My fault.
It's all right. No, he was right. The Michael. The blitz call before half was the momentum swing. That was momentum swing, Michael. That was the game. Go ahead, Kev. Throw yours up there.
No, I was saying that's my guy Mike from out here in Dago. What up, Mike?
All right.
Hey, me and Mike coach together. So Mike know what I'm talking about. You feel me? So I mean, but I still for the life of me, how you gonna cover zero? 16 was it 16 seconds or 6 seconds? Either way,
16.
any tackle in bounds, they got a timeout. The half is over. What you trying to prove?
Well, it makes you wonder: is his head in the game? Is your fucking head in the
unfudged.
game? Is your head in the game to call something like that?
It
was a bad call, and it was even worse execution. I understand it was a bad call, Mooney, but you were in position to knock that ball away or something. You ain't got to be the hero all the time. Just knock it down.
He did one thing wrong, and that's probably why he played defense. That boy catch the ball with his hands. We not even having this conversation. He let it get into his chest. I'll take that player.
That's how I got through.
I'm going that way with it.
Excellent analysis. Because if that ball, like you said, any bumble as far as it get knocked, if the defender's right there, that's interception.
You were just talking about that. You were talking about that one play he did something wrong. Because the whole game he did a lot of shit wrong.
That boy busted his ass, man.
He really did.
Because Anderson was goddamn tearing his ass up.
Hey, listen, we better thank God Jefferson wasn't out there.
Oh, it would have been much worse.
Yeah, I mean, we lucky Jefferson wasn't there.
Well,
you know,
I'm not as
with no pass rush
this week because we got Jamar Chase this week.
And this is the issue. If we don't make quarterbacks uncomfortable, it's just going to be repeated the same. Look at the two guys who beat us. We brought no pressure, and they tore us apart. So imagine an even better quarterback, better receivers. It's all of secondary's doing is getting exposed. And I thought that was supposed to be Will Stang, secondary. He better worry about that pass rush.
At least in Cleveland, we got a sack. We didn't sack him once.
Hey, man, let's give it up for the hype fan, Quay. Brother Quay out of the ATL. All right. Quay says no pass rush. 1, 2, Ward playing like trash. Like I said, he's a bitch. 3, penalties, Ward. 4, Purdy 2 picks. Didn't need that. They came at a bad time. Fourth quarter after concussion. 5 missed field goal. 6, no sacks. Hashtag the hype fan. All right.
Now, Kev, that quarterback sneak play. What quarter did that take place in?
That was the second half. Was that earlier? Or was that the second half?
That was the drive before he threw the interception.
What he does, like I said in the intro, guys.
Going through a concussion because those 2 interceptions were perfectly thrown to the Vikings. I mean, they didn't have to move.
That's what I'm saying.
All you had to do was stick your hands out and catch those. Those were perfectly thrown balls.
I understand the gripe with the defense. Still, they only gave up 19 and 22 points. Where the fuck is the offense? I hear that. But the offense, at the end of the day, to me, a lot of those bloops and blunders with the offense, they seem to get covered when the defense can get them the ball. It seems they're manageable once the defense gets the ball. If we can't stop nobody, we just don't win. And then we don't play. First of all, when we're not playing clean football offensively, we have to get the stops. And if we're not getting the stops and we're not playing clean football offensively, no bueno. Ain't gonna happen.
It is hard to do when you give the other team 35 minutes of possession.
One more point. And we don't have the depth that we had in years past. We don't have another guy that can come right in and give you that same production, if not better. That's gone. So we got to live with what we got. And it's Mooney out there. Mooney soft as all hell, man, for letting that rookie do that to him. He got to do it. That's damn near what McGlinchey. That's damn near McGlinchey like at the cornerback position.
It is.
It is. Well,
it is. He's horrible.
Check this out, right? Here's some numbers for you. And again, I'm not saying Wilkes does not have issues with the scheme he's running, but this listen at this for a minute, right? Versus Cleveland, how many touchdowns did they score on offense versus our defense?
1.
They scored 2 touchdowns, right?
1. They scored 2.
13 and 9. They had 2 touchdowns and 3 field goals. Yeah, 13 and 9 and 22. Right. So yesterday we lost again. I mean, like yesterday, Monday, we lost again. Again, they scored 2 touchdowns. No, I'm sorry. They had 19. My fault. They had 19.
Right.
So, but my point is, they're not scoring a lot of touchdowns. So if you just look at the stats with the yardage, you think we got blew the fuck out.
Yeah.
So even though we're giving up a lot of yardage, we're not giving up a lot of touchdowns. So it's almost like bend but don't break. It's a lot of bending, not a lot of breaking, but that goes back to where it's the offense to go ahead and back that up. You see what I'm saying? So it's there's fault everywhere. But again,
it is.
Once you stop scoring 30 points a game, and look at where's the defense? Motherfucker, where's the offense? We ain't had 30 points in 2 games. And we scored 30 points these last 2 games, we win the game. So all I'm saying is, I don't know if it's a scheme. They pick it up on the offense. I tell you, it's fumbles. It's damn sure fumbles. Drop passes, a couple drop passes, missed field goals. So the offense is on the hook too. Come on now.
Absolutely. No, we're not saying it's all the defense, but
less so. Let me ask you this: who on defense was missing out of the starters? All of them played, right?
That's true.
Which game?
We had no Trent Williams on the left side, so we didn't run on the left side. And we still had no Debo. Say what you want about him, but when he's not there, the offense is different. So I'm not giving him a full pass. But
Dave, that's still offense. So my point is, injuries. You play whatever reason you want
starters,
to. The offense ain't producing.
Nine starters versus all 11. That's no excuse.
Hey, look, this gonna sound crazy, and I'm with OG Dave on this one.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm with OG. The defense wasn't missing nobody, and they came out looking like straight ass. No pass rush whatsoever. DBs can't tackle. Linebackers missing tackles. We giving up.
Talk to him.
We letting these dudes.
Talk to him.
So
my point is, it's both. It's both. But I go back to my point on defense. We're not giving up many touchdowns. The offense has to also compensate and say, "Hey, look, we're points on the board."
I think if CLC don't fumble and he score, it's a different game.
That's what I'm saying. Offense. So for whatever reason, the offense ain't putting the same amount of points up they were before. So naturally, what the defense at? What the defense at? Like I started with that story. Gave the offense the ball back 5 times in the first half. We had 6 points. For whatever reason.
But like OG was saying though, without Williams and Debo, they make it a little bit easier though for defenses to defend us because they know we ain't gonna get much from Kittle. Kittle been a shell of himself ever since he got paid.
Man, Kittle hobbling every time he get up from a play. He hobbling.
At least with Debo on the field, they gotta scheme something towards Debo, so you can just go the fuck off like he normally do.
Well,
and then with Trent, when we run to the run to the left behind Trent, you know he bulldozer and shit. So with Donald,
he's gonna pull.
You know.
And compliments to Jalen Moore. We didn't hear his name called a lot.
No, he did a fairly decent job. He did a decent job.
Side again. That right side again is exposed.
I think once Trent and Debo both come back, the offense will go back to looking how it was before. And why would it see running Bell and Mason and none of these?
Did McCaffrey come out in any play? Even when Mitchell was in that one play, McCaffrey
he played 44 snaps. He played. He played.
And Dina said she ready to go in. Dina
get your ass in there, Dina. If you gonna help.
Yeah, get us in there, get us some blocks. Some protection. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Y'all may think I'm crazy for this, but we got these young guys. We got to see what they can do. I mean, we had no Debo. I thought we'd at least see a little bit of Bell.
Right, me too.
I thought we'd see at least a little bit of Bell. I also want to see this guy Willis. I want to see Willis.
Why the hell did
Tight
Mason
end?
not get a
The
snap?
tight end, yeah. Come on,
Right,
come on.
yeah.
Kittle is literally breaking down before our eyes. Did you see him that game? That second half, he got up hobbling. Like, the dude is hurt, man. He's hurt.
Now, speaking of that, hey, I'll be damned if it looked like Jimmy out there with that hospital ball with Kittle damn near got his nuts taken off.
Now, Purdy ain't doing that. What Purdy's doing is actually very smart, but it's also very risky. It's a term you use in basketball a lot. When you set a pick and you hedge it, what he's doing is he's hedging passes. So he's looking to time that shit from the time you come out of your break. It's right there. Jimmy threw that ball one time. And I remember the game. It was against the Cardinals to Emmanuel Sanders. Jimmy threw a pass like that one time to Sanders where he was coming out of break and the ball was right there. And that's what Purdy's trying to do. It's very, very dangerous because anything can happen along that route. Like what happened with this guy, he got bumped and threw the timing off. With what's his name? Juwan. Juwan was coming out of his break. Before he can come out of his break, they bumped him, and that threw the timing off. And he already let it rip. By the time he let it rip, it was nothing there. It's dangerous. It's smart, but it's dangerous.
If you watch that play again, you know what else threw the timing off? Now you know Juwan Jennings slow as payday.
Right.
This mother out here, trying to run a motherfucking double route after he got rerouted.
Right. When they knocked him off his route, then he tried something else, and by that point, Purdy had let it rip. You're right. When they bumped him, he tried to fake and then go another route, another angle, and Purdy already let it rip through the first move. He did try a double move after that.
The one he threw to end the game.
I didn't get that shit at all.
I'm glad to know that he was having a concussion symptom, because what in the fuck was he saying?
I don't know.
No,
that motherfucker
came after that, I believe.
That mother, I know what I'm saying. We know he was concussed. Because motherfucker, you throwing
He was looking for
saying, man.
He wasn't looking for manager.
That motherfucker, he bagged in the bushes Purdy, and he walked out Jimmy G.
Took that mask off like, ha.
I think it's safe to say
now look,
the honeymoon for Brock Purdy is over. You've now had 12 regular season starts. You've had 3 playoff starts. That's damn near a full season. I'm not saying he's whack, but we've got to look at him now like every other quarterback. That honeymoon is over now.
Right.
Now, I will say this. Now, I hate making excuses for anybody, right? And before we heard about a concussion, you had some of these Purdyites, they try to make every excuse for why he threw those 2 picks, right? And then when he came out, he was concussed. Like, I knew it was a reason. I just hate the fact that they got to find a reason for him not playing well. But if he was concussed, hell, he was dizzy. He thought Juwan Jennings was where the hell he's throwing the ball to because he couldn't see.
Look, man, it's just a risky. It's a risky strategy. It's a risky thing to do from the beginning. Like I said,
he stepped into the pocket and threw that interception. That's the thing that got me. It wasn't like he was flailing back. He actually stepped into the throw and still found a purple shirt.
Well, which okay, I'm sorry. I'm still throwing off, guys. I'm sorry. Which interception are we talking about? The first or the second one?
The last one.
The last one,
yeah.
He had around 3 motherfuckers around. What was he trying to do? Period. That wasn't. Listen, if he thought he was gonna lob that over 3 defenders, he's crazy. With pressure coming at him, he's crazy.
He had done
like
that
I said, it was
before.
just a bad decision. It was a bad decision. And what he does is dangerous. When you hedge passes like that, it's dangerous.
Right.
It's dangerous.
Hey, a lot of shit work till it don't.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I will say that last interception, had he held onto that thing, fucking concussion, we'd been going to a funeral. Because had he not let that thing go when he did, I don't know who it was.
Right.
But they're going to put him through the turf. You hear me? So look, man, we can make all the excuses we want. Defense got to play better. Offense got to play better and get healthy. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is you can't just say it's the defense when the offense ain't scoring the points they normally score either.
This is true.
Agreed.
This is true.
So now, I want to ask y'all this because you know, we get to some defense in a minute, but well, you know what? Well, we'll talk about that on Saturday. Talking about Purdy, but damn that. So what y'all think about this? This is what I think as a DC. Go away from the goddamn wide nine because you need dogs at both ends to play that wide nine and dogs in the middle. And if we got dogs, they playing like puppies right now. So go back to a basic 4-3. Go back to a basic 4-3. Tighten up the coverage on the back end. Because right now it's not working.
I'm not opposed to that. We got to try something else because this shit we running ain't it. We see it 2 weeks in a row against mediocre teams.
This where I'm on Wilkes helmet like that decal. He's a secondary guy, right? So he's a secondary guru. He got certain things he can do in the secondary. But goddamn it, the mark of a great coach is not go ahead and say, "Oh, well, I got a scheme." No, sometimes you got to change your scheme up to fit the personnel you have. That's a great coach. Say, okay, I can't run this shit no more. I can't run it no more. I got to do something else. So Wilkes got to get it together. All that off coverage. Sometimes we 7 to 10 yards off the ball. And with no pressure, hell, Dave, you can have a goddamn career game back there at quarterback when the corners are 7 yards off and you got all day. Figure the fuck out. Do something different.
But do you think part of that comes from that he coaches from a glass tower up in the booth instead of being there on the field?
Well, you know what? Hey, ready, you stupid. Hey, now listen, I tried to defend Wilkes' decision to be up in the booth when I first found out he was doing it. He got a bird's eye view. He can see everything. But goddamn it, what you're seeing ain't working, and what you're seeing ain't what you're seeing.
And if the players are telling you it's not working, you get that immediate contact like
so, man, listen, man.
D'Amico did, and like the coach before him did. They were actually on the field. I think there's something with a linebacker's background. You feel more what the guys are going through instead of sitting upstairs answering to nobody.
Right.
You know what? Apparently, that's just the way he's always coached. I mean, it ain't shit we can say to make him say, you know what? All these fans on my case, you're right. I'm gonna go back down to the field. Man, Wilkes like fuck y'all.
Well, that's he need to take his ass down to the field. He need to do something.
That fuck y'all gonna have his ass on the unemployment line.
Yeah.
Hey, now look, John. That's what I was saying. We still run a 4-3, but it's a wide 9-4-3, which means those 5 techs, those edges, Nick Bosa, Drake Jackson,
Wild Boy, man.
Reggie Gregory, they're no longer 5 techs. Now there's 7 techs, and the 3 techs in the middle are playing more like 4 techniques. So there's gaps inside, and the gassiness inside with that wide 9.
Well, let me ask you guys something. You know, you figure it, you know, you have the whole off season, you know, you got the defense, you know, used to work in this somewhat wide 9, you know, whatever Wilkes seemed to call it. So all of these, you know, discrepancies that we're seeing, did he possibly see any of that in the off season? Just like you do these quarterbacks, like, and I'll give Grant that. Grant said, "Listen, man, this boy giving the ball away like it's free cheese, man. He giving it away like it's Halloween candy." The way, think about it, the way Purdy is throwing interceptions in camp. Now look at Purdy now. He getting right out here doing the same shit, throwing them. And Kyle and Grant said it. I told you, I listened to everybody today. Grant said it. He said this is the same thing I saw in minicamp. He did warn everybody. It's the same thing with Purdy we saw in minicamp. And my thing is, if Purdy can't play clean football, we don't win. And the way he goes about distributing the ball, I just think it's extremely fucking dangerous because anything can happen at a route, during a route. A guy could fall, anything, get bumped off his timing, and he letting it go regardless. So that's why the interceptions are so high. That's why.
And while you're correcting that, Don, I'm going to say this as well. And I've always preached, we always on coaches' heads. At one point in time, we're going to hold these players accountable. Because on the offense side of the ball, the CNC fumble, I'm going to say that's 7 points. That's what we do. Go down the field and score, right? Goddamn Moody, he missed the field goal. That's 3. That's 10 points. So we're leaving points on the
damn,
field
Woody.
and off the board, right? So I'm just saying it's shit all around on defense. Even with Wilkes, you guys ever heard the term play through the coaching?
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So if I'm a cover 2 corner and I know I'm 3 or 5 off the line of scrimmage, I got the flat, but a motherfucker crossed my face and ain't nobody else around, and ain't no other third on my side. Oh, well, he wasn't in my zone. Motherfucker, goddamn, he was caught through face. Play through the coaching. Hey,
You know when
what?
I knew
Hey,
this defense was a problem? When we were playing Cleveland and they had a 4th and 4 and dropped back and threw the motherfucker. And I said,
look.
what kind of cushions are you giving these guys that they could throw for 4 yards?
Hey, check this out. Dave, you mentioned Greenlaw, and Don, I know we do the whole segment thing, but damn it, I'm going to just show it, right? So, y'all watch this play, and y'all tell me who fault this was. I'm gonna just hit play. What the hell? Hold on, let me.
Damn.
That was fast.
Bring it back.
Yeah, Lux Communications.
No, there it goes. Look at this. That's Greenlaw.
Looks like Greenlaw was supposed to undercut that.
That's Greenlaw. Because the throwing lane out there.
That's what I said. Looks like Greenlaw was supposed to undercut that.
Greenlaw get more depth there. And so look, now see here and listen. He got deep third out here, right? Gibson, he's trying to communicate right now. We got trips out here. We got trips. And typically your safety favors the 3 receiver side, right? Okay, cool. Now, Gibson is honoring this seam route while Fred had underneath. Greenlaw looked at that real quick and was like, oh shit, I got a crosser. Not realizing Fred's already there. I'm frame by frame for you. Watch Greenlaw. Look, it's too late now. What's he?
It's too late.
I got a man running by me, and Fred got the underneath route.
Yeah. Yep. He was supposed to underneath. He was supposed to undercut that.
And then you can't blame Gibson. Gibson had a man to worry about too. Watch Gibson. Look, you see the man that was running that post? Gibson was supposed to be on top of that. But because Greenlaw was late, he didn't get enough depth. Had he got enough depth, the receiver would have to run underneath him. But he didn't. Easy pickings. So we'll go through some other stuff later on in the show. But damn it, Greenlaw. Oh my God, you took the cheese underneath, and the cheese wasn't yours.
Now see, it's funny. You made a point earlier. You made a point earlier with the defense, with the defense there. Now I'm looking at the offense. The offense had opportunity because Armstead was on his ass. Armstead was on his ass like white on rice. If they could have held just a little bit, that's how quick they got burnt. He would have been sacked if they would have held just a little bit in the secondary. Like you said, Greenlaw would have came and undercut that. I'm sorry, Jew. Go ahead.
I know, Kev. I know you watched the R22. They lined up in the trips a lot that game. And they executed and got 10, 15 yards every fucking time.
Every time. They confused the to me, they confused the secondary more than anything. Guys are missing assignments, and then there you have it.
Oh man.
Dow says wait for Airwell Dollop start.
It's a little choppy.
Y'all crazy, man.
You got me.
Oh, no. Look at this guy. Tell us who we should have to our show. How about you take Darryl over there to your show so he can heckle like you doing our show? How about that?
Does he have a show?
Take Darryl over there to tear their ass up. Darryl is the vice president of the real talkers.
So
That's
look,
our guy.
A big part of my point was when I said it was both sides of the ball, and my point before I showed the clip, it's not just on a D coordinator, it's the players got to execute. Execution. That's what I mean about the offense. CMC fumble, execution. The missed field goal, execution. Greenlaw not getting depth, execution. You see what I'm saying? So
It's
on
on
the
both
players
sides.
too.
No, it's everybody, man. We're not just blaming the defense. We're just saying that the defense.
I'm gonna give Moody a little bit of a pass because he did make that 55-yarder late after missing that.
That motherfucker, I don't know about that motherfucker.
When you add that Cleveland kick, his very next kick he missed in Minnesota. So he was in a slump. So he got out of that slump.
Hey,
so
I'll tell you what, that motherfucker, he missed another field goal. He gonna have a pass, all right.
Yeah, I've lost faith in him, man.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. It don't take much for me to lose faith, but I've lost faith in him.
I don't know what kind of
Moody
bass
and
backwards coaching thing Shanahan was doing. I would have pulled Shanahan to the side. I'm glad he made it. I would have said, hey man, you know he missed a 40-yarder. Let the motherfucker a 55-yarder. What's wrong with you, man?
I know why he did it.
And I was on the phone with you at the time, Jew. Remember, I was on the phone with you. I said he gonna miss it.
I know why he did it, Kev, because at the time we weren't moving the ball. We had to have something positive.
I'm being funny, but I'm like, hold, and that's crazy. He knocked back at 55 yards, but missed a 40. I'm like, okay, well, maybe he should only kick field goals beyond 50 yards.
Well, in Moody's defense, 41. He missed a 41-yarder. It wasn't 40, it was 41. I'm fucking with you, Kev. I'm right. Technically, it was 41. It was 41.
Right.
Doesn't matter. He missed it. He missed it. I don't trust this kid, and I think we need to get gold on speed dial. I don't trust this month. I don't trust him in the playoffs. Are you kidding me? If we in a dog fight, we in trouble with him. I don't trust him. I'm sorry. And y'all hearing it now. Date, sign it, take a picture, whatever. I don't trust him.
We've been in 2 dog fights, and we've been in trouble with it.
Exactly. And you saw with who? These weren't even like top echelon teams.
Hey, listen, I would have had a car outside Gold House, wherever he was at, like the Secret Service. Hey, Mr. Gold, we need to come at us. You know what I'm saying?
Could we have a word with you, please?
We need to talk.
Yeah, you gotta talk to that motherfucker, man. Gotta get these guys out of here. I like Dow's last comment. He said, I don't get it. We played a perfect game against the Cowboys. Then the last 2 weeks, we forgot how to play football. Absolutely. Shit don't make no sense, man. Don't make no sense. We can't look past anybody. We can't take anybody for granted moving forward. I think a lot of the hype got to us. You know, but hold on. And I can't let this get by. Didn't get the soundbite on it, but Bosa. Come on, man. You don't say first off, homo, you don't sit out here play hardball for some fucking money, then say, oh, I want to be the highest paid defensive player in the league. Then get out here talking about I had opportunities, I just didn't do it. Who wants to hear that after giving you the kind of money they gave him? What they gave him, like 108? What do you got?
Damn. Do you know the amount of money we got invested in the D-line and we can't get sacked?
We can't get a sack. You got Bosa. You got Hargrave, Armstead, Gregory. I mean, you got it. And he's been the best pass rusher the past 2 weeks. He's been the only one getting to the quarterback. We can't get to the quarterback.
Now, I will say the lack of sacks is also because of the off coverage in the secondary. They playing 7 yards off. He don't need much time to find somebody open.
Wow.
True.
We got to figure this out, man. Mr. G says when Moody came to kick, there was a collective no at the bar when he made it. The whole room was quiet in disbelief. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, look, I
actually thought that kick was going to jumpstart the defense, but I was wrong.
Well, I was in the man cave Mr. G, and my nose was right with y'all. I was there in spirit. No, matter of fact, I was on the phone with you. I said he gonna miss this. That's what I said. He gonna
Yep.
miss it, and he fucking made it. He actually made it. All right, but it ain't consistent. It didn't move the needle for me.
Well,
you got to do that under the pressure when the lights is on. You got to do. I got to know I can depend on you when the lights is on, baby. And didn't move the needle for me. Didn't move the needle.
Say
for
that.
me.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I think need to happen. I think the players need to hold a players only meeting, come to Jesus meeting, accountability meeting, whatever you want to call it. Like, look, man, it started with us. Oh no, it started with the coaching, but it ends with us. Right. We got to execute. We got to be better. So somebody on that team gotta hold a meeting, something, a lock in.
It's gonna be Fred. I can tell you now. It's gonna be Fred. It's gonna be Fred. Fred was calling motherfuckers out in them presses, man. If you really listen to what he was saying, dudes got to make plays, man. They got, come on. And guys, we said we was gonna do this on this show, and we want the real talkers to lock in with us, okay? Now we had a discussion during the week on, because there's a lot of money going on around this team, right? It's a lot of money, and it just seems like these dudes get their money and they haul ass. All the effort goes once they get some money. And Debo, love him to death, but Debo too.
I'm gonna say Debo been a ghost too.
You too, much. Kittle, you too. All these guys getting these max contracts, and not they basically stealing money. Bosa, you on that list?
It's Trent. Trent, the only one performing.
It's a few. Trent. Trent, IU. Well, IU can't get the bag yet.
IU ain't got the bag.
He ain't get the bag yet. I got it.
They need the whole lot so he get it, man.
Trent.
Here's the other thing.
Fred
Ayuk was lighting him up early. Why didn't we keep going?
Listen, man. Maybe.
After watching the all 22 in the second half, they say, you know what? 11 not gonna beat us.
They're gonna double that.
They doubled him. They high load him. So the windows that Purdy normally would have had with him, they're like do something else.
Hey, and that's why you put running back on the field to see what you can do with him.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get these guys a shot. I want to see Willis. Well, I think Willis is a dog, man. I want to see Willis. Let Willis get a shot. Like I say, Kittle's breaking down before our eyes. He's hurt. He hurting out there. We watching him hobbling, and after get a young boy a shot, man. We drafted these kids, let them play, man. Kyle's got to trust somebody. Because the people you putting the trust in thus far is not getting it done. And I just wonder if him and Wilkes spoke at all after the game.
You know what, Reddy, for the most part, you're right. Other than that,
I'll give you that.
What was that game? He scored 2 touchdowns.
He has been.
Was it a Rams game?
Damn it, we can't accept it. AK, if we can't accept it from no Dallas fan, get out of here, man. Get that dude out of here.
Hey, he was right, though. You know what I'm saying?
He's been a factor when we whipped your ass. That's all you need to worry about. We can't accept that from no Cowboy fan. Even though he's right. I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to be petty on this. No, we're not accepting it from you.
You can't have CMC in on every damn play.
You can't.
You got to give Mason a shot. Mitchell, I'm sorry, he's done. One play, got his ass tossed to him. We didn't hear.
Well, okay, now hold on. Now, Dave, on that one play, they had all 13 players on defense. I know I said 13, but all 13 players on defense was on his ass.
Like 13.
Yep. He got the ball.
Right.
Because they you know what happened?
The same thing.
I think number 98. He had Kittle blocking him and Moore blocking him. He split the double team and met Mitchell in the backfield. What up, though, Mitch?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing in Cleveland, though.
Missing
Roy boy.
Missing Trent big.
Roy boy, you got to throw a pause on the end of that. I want some Ronnie Bell.
Right.
Let's let's throw a pause on the end of that. I think we know what you meant, Ronnie. I think we know what you meant, but you got to throw a pause on that somewhere. The pause got to go in there somewhere.
Oh man!
hey, boy, Dina cooking. Okay, predictable. Yeah, especially with the use of CMC.
Oh man, give it up for Dina, man. Give it up for Dina.
Man, you
give it up for man. You know what else was predictable? Them basic ass vanilla stunts and blitz packages you was throwing. It got picked up every time. How do we blitz so much but never get to the quarterback? We never get to the quarterback.
Dina makes a great point. But I asked the same question when Jimmy G was quarterback. Is it predictable because of the kind of quarterback we have? Is he really limited?
I think it's the coach. I think it's the coach that makes it predictable. I don't think it's Brock at all. And I'm not, I know.
Kyle too?
Yeah. Get Kyle some of that. Get some little Kyle in there, Get a little Kyle in there. Yeah, Kyle gets some of that too. Because for the most part, Brock is out there slinging that shit. He out there slinging it. It's just he's hedging, and he's got to stop the hedging. He's got to stop the hedging. He didn't do it the whole game. It was the second half when he started doing the bullshit. No, he threw one in the first half. I'm lost.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. So all that came in the second half.
He did 2 in the fourth
So it was on the second half. So I mean, he was slinging it. He was slinging the ball, man. He was slinging that shit. He just got to stop hedging his throws because it ain't no guarantee that every receiver gonna be there. That's the only fault I see in him.
Speaking of Kyle, how the fuck you call a timeout after the 2-minute warning?
Right.
Was it about to be delayed? It wasn't about to be delayed game.
Yo, it was so much dumb shit. Hey, Kev,
What's
I had to pinch myself. There was so much dumb shit going on with these coaches. I had to pinch myself. Like, are we really doing this shit? Like, when they scored at the half, I'm looking at myself like, did this motherfucker really just call a blitz? What the fuck? With nobody home, by all means, you get that dude down. Think about it. Even if they threw the ball in the middle and had a completion, they wouldn't have had enough time to get the kickoff. So the worst possible thing you could have done was giving up a fucking touchdown, and lo and behold, leave it up to Wilkes, and that's why I'm on Wilkes' ass. Pause. I'm on his ass like white on rice. White on rice, brother. No, I had to pause. I had to pause, man. I didn't worry, boy. You.
I nearly opened the goal bar when he did that.
terrible call?
Me and Don on the phone. This is all I heard. Oh my God. Okay, that's it. This motherfucker gotta go, Jew. He gotta go.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
I couldn't even talk. I was looking
That
for the
game,
goal bar
that touchdown cost us the game. Considering we couldn't move the ball and get anything going, that cost us the game. The last thing we should have done was let them get any more points. Considering we were struggling to move the ball.
You take that 7 on the board, the 17-15.
Right, but you know what, Kev? On our run, we can't act like that didn't happen. It happened. It happened.
Right. Oh yeah, you damn right it happened.
Wilkes,
I had to
call
use
some
the
bullshit
OG
and it
Navy
happened.
term. When that shit happened, I would OG Navy. You got to be fucking shitting me. What the fuck?
I couldn't believe that shit happened.
Hey,
I could not
and then
believe
it got
that
the end
happened.
zone.
Me either.
And hit the Bosa.
Wow. They
I was
playing us
looking
like
for
that.
something. I was
They
literally
playing us like
looking for
that.
something to break.
Look, man, shit don't make no sense, man. The calls that was being made. Like I said, I had to pinch myself. We got a Facebook user, y'all. See who this guy is. It could be my brother with the laughing faces. Could be his ass heckling. Well, he here the right day. Him and Reddy Red.
Bruh. Hey, Steph. Cousin started with a clean uniform, ended with a cleaner uniform. How the fuck that happened? I don't know.
We didn't touch him.
Give me some.
And then the one play, I thought we had his ass dead to right.
iPad.
And
No,
he got out the side.
That's Panama Queen laughing on Facebook.
Who's that?
That's Panama.
On Facebook laughing?
Yep.
Panama crazy.
Bruh.
Anyway, I want to thank Panama once again for the production, the videos, the bit she sent me last week for last week's show.
Yes, sir. And condolences to Panama on her Phillies.
Oh yeah. And damn, me and Dave this week is just off week.
She got it from both
First
sides.
Monday, Niners lose on Monday, Warriors lose on Tuesday. What the fuck?
You know what they say, man. Sometimes you have a bad rut in sports. It just happens like that. But we got to seriously get this shit together, man. Like I'm dead ass even worrying about Seattle now. I don't even think we get past Seattle in the Rams the way we playing.
We cannot afford to go into the bye week 5-3.
Right.
It's got to be 6-2.
Well, Fred said it himself. This is a must win.
Speaking of Seattle, like Don just said, we keep fucking around,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be a 6th seed, 3rd seed, some bullshit like that. We keep playing like this.
Mm-hmm. Just keep on fucking around.
Hey, and how about a scenario I saw? Hey, Reddy, where you at? How about a scenario I saw? We keep playing like this. We're gonna fuck around, play Dallas.
Don't say that you're gonna scare him off, Kev. He don't want no more of that. Even that I want to say ain't beating us.
But playing the way we playing, they got a chance.
Yeah, we're gonna drop like that.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't know what they got to do. Players meeting, coaching meeting, kumbaya, sage, something, but they didn't get it together.
Say burn some sage.
Man, for real.
It ain't just the players though. Somebody needs to light a fire under Steve Wilkes' ass.
Of course
Seriously.
you would, Reddy. Of course you would.
Shanahan too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they ain't going after the head coach.
Yeah,
Man, Kel, that man bullshit.
Hey, so,
Well, said they had Pakistan 3 times.
hey, did y'all hear? Apparently, they changed the meeting schedule because Shanahan wants to sit in on the defensive meetings now. Shanahan say, "Fuck the dumb shit. I gotta see what's going on."
Oh, you know, look. You know that's drama in the building. Shanahan, like, look, I'm coming to your meetings. It's drama in the building. There's drama in the building. And you know what? You know what, Steve?
What y'all talking about?
You know what, Steve? You deserve every bit of it for calling that fucked up game. No, I thought Chip Kelly was on the sidelines. I thought Chip was out there. I'm like, who's over there, Chip? Get your ass down on the field, man, and engage with your players, man, and get their minds right, man. Come on, man. You can't sit up in no booth calling no bullshit like that. I'm thinking, okay, this dude that nice, he could do that. He could sit up in the booth and, mastermind the game. Because let's be honest, if it was Fangio, just so people know, it ain't a race thing. It's not a race thing because you got brothers up here. If it was Fangio, we'd be calling for his neck. Damn it, we don't give a damn what color Wilkes is. I don't care if that motherfucker was lavender.
That is bad.
We want your ass out of here too.
Yeah. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with the fan base.
Here,
I ain't with no second chances, man. I'm like, look, the minute we get to dump that cargo, dump that shit. Bye.
now, listen here.
I don't like seeing my team look like that.
Even though the defense didn't look as bad, you gotta remember, Saleh and D'Amico Ryans
Had their parts. I get it.
hell.
Ain't neither one of them look that bad, Kev. Hey, Kev, you tell me where they look that bad. Ain't neither one of them look that bad. Ain't neither one of them couldn't generate. Both of them guys could generate some kind of pressure. Like I said, this motherfucker looked like Kirk Mahomes, man. Kirk Mahomes.
And both of those guys had a linebacker's background and coached from the sidelines. So when we weren't feeling it on defense, that made their adjustments more paramount. I'm just not seeing that with Wilkes sitting up in the booth. He needs to get his ass on the
I'm
field.
wondering why Coach Kaseric ain't saying, "Look, Steve, I'll get you to DC. You a secondary guy. Fuck that. I'm gonna handle the D line. Let me do me up front."
But let me say this. Hold up, Dave. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something in your defense. Now, Jew, y'all know we give Dave a hard time on this show sometime. We be on Dave's head like a decal. Today, Dave is making some very valid points, and I want to give him a round of applause for that.
Yep.
I wanted Kaseric to have the job in the first place.
Hey, Kaseric say, "I want to be in the trenches."
Right.
Yeah.
He said he want to be in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm telling you, we changed that front to a basic 4-3 versus the 4-3, a wide 9-4-3. I think we do a little bit better. And now on the back end, come on, Steve. That baby shit soft coverage and off coverage and the zone, soft baby shit soft zones ain't working. Because again, if you're not getting no pressure and the DB's playing off, that's like passing league. 7-on-7.
Right. Hey guys, what you think of Mr. G's comment here? I agree with it.
I agree with it.
Let's get that brother all right for that. All right for that, Mr. G.
One of the things I had liked about Wilkes coming in was he wasn't afraid to try new things. But these new things are not working. It's time to get back to what 49er defense was with our basic 4-3. My question is he too proud to do it?
Listen, man, we got to do something, man. Somebody got Somebody got to put some juju on my man while he sleep, like they did Jimmy Walker. Let's do it again. You are a tiger, tiger. Yeah, they got to hypnotize his ass and get his ass back and get his mind right, man. Or he will be a thing of the past. He needs to be. The fact that Shanahan is sitting in on his meetings says everything. Because I'm sure he's not too fond of that. You know, Shulonglo. The defense went through Salah and D'Amico. They're energy consuming for the defense. Wilkes is too professional, and defense feels like they have no energy. I guess he's saying those guys are more energy-based guys that, well, coaches, you know, a player's coach. You know, you see fucking Salah, he running down the field. You see him with the Jets, doing the same shit he did with us. He running up and down the field with them after they do, celebrating with them, you know, getting in their face. You sitting up in a booth, man, and you calling this kind of game, man. Nah, we don't need you here for that shit. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get your ass out of here.
Get out of here.
Actually,
that shit. Get on the field.
Nick ain't been producing, but you can tell Nick Bosa ain't really pleased with the way Wilkes calling defense either, because he was like, I don't know, like, you know.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to say.
Pretty much said last year when he had these problems. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much saying like, well, you know.
But Nick did say some dumb shit, Kev. He said, but Nick said some dumb shit I didn't like. He said some dumb shit I didn't like. Well, too much money to be saying shit like that, Nick. I had opportunities, but I just didn't do it. Come on, man. What are you talking about? You don't, I mean, whether he wasn't that smart enough to realize you're throwing yourself under the bus, nobody want to hear that shit.
Ohio State.
Yeah, get out of here. Nobody wants to hear that, Nick. But he's got to find a way to get these guys motivated and, you know, and charged. Because Hargrave is looking like a shadow of himself. Nobody's looking like themselves.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking like themselves. So that's the coaching, man. That's this guy's philosophy and way of coaching defenses or what have you. Now you got to get up out of here, homeboy.
He's got to be willing to dump that and go with what works at this point.
Go with what works.
It's not just this job; it's his reputation. Any future coaching jobs, he's got to swallow his pride.
And like Shulonglo say, show some energy, man. Show some passion. Show
you
some
can't
passion.
do that when you're sitting in a glass house.
This guy, and probably feel he did everything right. You know. Okay, Mr. G says Mem was in a lot of max protection, hence no pressures. Now, yeah, come on, you got too much talent. That's too much money out there in contracts not to be getting no pressures, man. And we didn't have this problem before your ass got here. So it's got to be you. It's got to be you.
Figure it out.
You know, we got the hype fan.
Figure it out.
There was plenty of times we played a four-man rush and didn't show up then neither. We simply did not get pressure nor make adjustments. Yeah, he definitely made no second-hand adjustments.
Every single blitz we had.
They was picking it off. Yeah, we wasn't getting home on none of them. And that was his whole thing. And by us not getting home, the secondaries got exposed. You know, so it's like pick your poison. You know,
regroup, man. Regroup.
Yeah, he's got to make. He's got whatever he was doing the first 5 weeks. He got to get back to that. No time to get cued or try to. You know, he's got to get back to that.
You know? It ain't about regroup no more because we said that after Cleveland. It's
damn right. We damn sure did say after Cleveland. We like this shit can't happen again. we breathed the sigh of relief when we saw Minnesota. We breathed the sigh of relief when we saw Minnesota was next.
Right.
And Minnesota told us, yeah, we'll bring it. Come on here then. And then they tore us up. So come on, man. We got to get it together. Like I said, it's the second straight game that Wilkes, coached a bad strategy scheme out there, put a bad scheme out here, but putting some bad shit out there. You got to switch it up, man. You got to switch something up. Like you said, maybe you need to come on down on the field. You know, maybe the players don't respond to that, what you're doing. Maybe you see something different. You know, Hype fan says, what's up with Wards and these penalties? Yeah. He got to be top of the league in flags thrown. Yeah, and this is our you know what I told you? I said, this is our top. This is our top.
He's been doing the same stuff he did last year. He's just getting caught. He's doing the same stuff.
Let's get caught. Well, at the end of the day, he's supposed to be our top guy back there, and they show no respect for him. They throw at him like he's nobody. Then again, should he been giving up? Why not? Either he gonna give us a flag or he gonna give up a touchdown. He gonna give us some bullshit. He gonna do something. He's got to change that. He's got to change that. That whole perception of him. He's got to let everybody know he's a dog. Even when Sherm came here, they didn't throw at Sherm like that.
Right.
You know, with Sherm being Grandpa Sherm, old man Sherm, motherfuckers was not trying Sherm like that. And when they did, Sherm picked them off. He made the plays. He's got to make the plays, man. You being paid to make he's another one, not living up to his contract. Not living up to the money he's making. He's not. I hate to talk about another man's pockets, but at the end of the day, man, my eyes see what they see.
And ain't it crazy that the same way Addison scored on Ward, Ward got the INT on the first possession on him just like that. He took the ball from him when the ball was in the air. Oh, boy, so you know what? Hold my beer.
And he's lucky Addison got hurt because it would have been much worse.
Right. We're going to round robin this real quick, man. You know, we're going to let's get in the stats game leaders. I mean, I got to turn the knife here because when we see these numbers, we're not going to like them. You know, we're not going to like them. And we got to put it out there for the real talkers. You know, they got to see what's going on.
Hey, Quay, yeah. I'm look, corner, nickel corner, edge, or O-line. Right tackle.
Garrett Bowles is available.
I like Bowles, but the
guy
was talking about last week is the boy from Tampa Bay. It wasn't Denver. It was the kid from Tampa Bay. I forgot his name, but they say he's kind of highly touted, and he's actually a right tackle. Whereas Bowles is a left tackle that can play both.
He was a pretty high draft pick.
Highly touted.
I think of his name. Yeah, but listen, if
he's still kind of young, huh?
If we somehow, some way get
and that would be the
Burns
responsible
and
pick. Oh man,
what?
One can always dream, man. It's possible.
And I said this at the beginning of training camp. I still like Jaylen Brown to the right side, as his pass protection on the left side was great.
Right.
We're not getting any production from McKivitz when it counts.
Right.
And
Brown,
Burford too. They're going through him too, like running water.
Yeah. Well, like you say, more held his own, man. More held his own. Like I said, we really got to get this offensive line stacked up. What happened to the kid we re-signed? Was he with the practice squad? Elm?
Oh, Tristan Wirfs. You talking about Tristan Wirfs?
Right. Oh, yes. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm very familiar with Wirfs. He's available?
I don't think it's Wirfs. It's a white kid.
No, so okay, now Wirfs. All right. I don't think he'd be available though.
I was about to say.
That's their
we
best
should have,
line.
honestly, for all intents and purposes, if we were being responsible instead of looking for the sexy damn pick all the time, we should have been had Tristan Wirfs. If we were handling our business properly, we should have been had Tristan Wirfs. All we ever do is go after edge rushes. We got at some point.
Daryl, that's what I'm saying.
Line. We got to invest
that's
in
what I'm saying.
Line,
you
that's why I always say the responsible pick.
You can tell Bosa ain't really feeling this whole whatever scheme it is they're trying to run, and Bosa like, man. But look, y'all not getting home rushing for, so you gotta do something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. You done took that money, Bosa. You got to deal with it, baby. You got to find a way.
And came at the very last minute. Are you talking about Luke Godecki?
Could it be? Let me see his picture. Right tackle? What is he, a right tackle?
24 years old.
Is he a right tackle?
I believe so. He's tackle. I don't know if he's right or left.
This kid was a right tackle. And that was what they were saying in the report I was watching. This kid's already a right tackle. Whereas, what's the Lodi? What's the kid from Denver? He's technically a left tackle too that could play right. So you're like, if you go with the right tackle, younger kid, it may be a better, smarter selection, smarter way to go. So you'll have him for some time.
Right, true. That's true too.
Yep, he's the right tackle.
That's him then. He's up.
But
you gotta remember too, they put all them guys together for Brady. When they drafted Brady, they went all O-line, Tampa Bay. All those guys was there for Brady, so the kid can still play.
What up, RC?
Oh, that's my man RC. Give it up for RC, y'all. Yeah, Drew, we figured that out. Remember last week I was telling you that right tackle that was out there? I thought he was from Denver. It wasn't the guy from Denver. Even though the kid from the guy from Denver, he's a little older. I'll take him. He's good. But they got a young boy out in Tampa Bay that's pretty good, 23, and he's an official right tackle.
Oh shit!
And if we can't get Surtain, Jalen Johnson from Chicago, that boy balling too.
Yep.
I like him.
Yep.
I like him. I watch him.
But now what's crazy is I read before the game on Monday, had the Vikings lost, they may have been willing to part ways with Danielle Hunter. But since they won, and they feel like they're probably still trying to compete.
Stop.
Yeah, John Lynch tried to get that conversation going with their GM. They had talked for about 20, 25 minutes before the game. I'm sure that's where that was headed with Danielle Hunter.
Hey, well, look, shit. Like, hey, I told Don I was Brian Burns at first, but man, go get me some tan, dude.
Mm-hmm. We need a dog in the back door. But if we don't get to listen, like I said, if Surtain doesn't come through, I like the boy out of Chicago too.
Yeah, me too.
And Demote Ward's ass to number 2.
Yeah, Ward goes down the list, man. We already see what he is, bitch. That's what he need to put on the back of his jersey, not Ward, bitch. That's what he is, man. He's a suck. He's soft, man. First, Patty and him came in there and slapped him around. You know, I said, "Oh, this ain't the guy we thought he was. He ain't the dog we thought he was." I've always been leery of him after that game when they came in and blew us out and was weighing him out. They was throwing at him like he was nothing. Nobody respects him. I was telling you, Minnesota don't respect him. They was throwing at him like he was nobody.
Yep.
No concern. Like, it's just Ward. It was. Sent the rookie over there to shake it off on him. Then the rookie went over and shook it off on Lenore. So this secondary, we got a lot to think about. This secondary, we not as good as we thought it was.
You know, another name at the edge, Montez Sweat.
Both him and Chase Young are
we were supposed to be interested in him years ago. We brought him in for a workout years ago and never pulled the trigger.
Hey, did y'all hear what your boy Jonathan Allen? He was dropping cuss words and F-bombs the whole interview. I'm sick of this shit. I've been here for 4 years.
Yeah. I swear.
Motherfucker losing.
Yeah, man. I don't like that losing shit, man. Not when you got the talent. Like I said, you got fucking Bosa, you got Hargraves, you got Armstead, you got Gregory, and we ain't getting not near sack. All that blitzing, we never get home. We haven't gotten home once. We have come close, but we're not getting home, not once. I think we got too many names and too much talent to have nothing to show 0% as far as production. It's ridiculous.
Hey, my dude point on the Jeff.
Call for his head. I want some out.
Devontae Adams, if we can play corner or edge, I consider it.
He's not coming. He's in purgatory. The Raiders, the Raiders will not give him up.
I don't want to see no receiver. I want to see a corner, nickel corner, edge, or right tackle.
Right.
Yeah, we got to make responsible picks at this point because this ain't, like I said, that preseason, that postseason ain't gonna be no joke. Everybody's gonna get up and play for us.
He's a great deep threat, but when you don't have a quarterback that can throw that deep ball, you kind of neutralize that.
Right.
The quarterback that could do that is in Dallas now.
Yeah. I can stretch your field like that. Well, I'm gonna say this much for Purdy. I'm not as mad at Purdy as most are, but you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I think if you put the boy in the right positions, man, he'll be all right. He just got to stop that hedging. It's his decision making. You know, hedging those passes, we're gonna see a lot more of that unless somebody sits down with him and explains, listen, man, we got to find a way to tighten this up to where it's systematic. Because right now he's just throwing the ball out there regardless of what happens.
I do like the fact that he runs, though.
Yeah, he got out of there. Yeah, he ran a little bit, got down. He can do that all day. Like I said, Russell Wilson did it, made a career out of it, killed us with it all the time. You know, he can get out of there. That motherfucker, yeah, all the time. Whenever we drop back, you know, he'd step up and take off. You know,
There was one play where we had we had 11 on the field, and Minnesota had 8 on defense.
Yep.
And we still called out.
Right. Right. Actually, I meant to throw that up. What you call it? Just mentioned that. Mr. G was like, why didn't we run the play there? Like I said, it was just bad. This was just bad coaching all around. All that shit is coaching. It's coaching. It's the coaches.
And in case
clearly the
anybody
coaches.
hadn't heard, Brock Purdy did go through the walkthrough, so there is a chance that he is going to start on Sunday. Lord help us if Darnold started.
Hey, listen, man. This is why we got to make responsible picks. We got to build this O-line. You got to protect this kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to protect him. You know, he already got fucked up. You know, so you don't want to keep getting him out there getting him banged up. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but yeah. Like I said, I'm not as mad.
It was a play
at Brock like that.
I think Brock hit Jennings on a deep crosser. They had Kittle blocking Danielle Hunter, and he walked Kittle right back to Brock. Like, you gonna come with me? You know what I'm saying? He walked Kittle to Brock's lap.
I thought he picked Kittle up and burped him. You know,
damn near.
I know you went to Iowa.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy.
Kittle ain't like that against top tier defensive linemen, the ends.
No. Well, like I said, Kittle's fading right before our eyes. But look, fellas, let's move on to game stats, game leaders. Hey, game stats, game leaders. Sheer domination. I don't like this. Total yards. When last time this defense gave up 452 fucking yards? When last time this defense gave up kind of yards? Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly era.
Almost versus Cleveland.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I mean, but not 450 though. You're right. Not 450.
And this is the second week in a row where time of possession was not our friend.
Not at all. Look at the time of possession here. Despicable, fellas. Despicable. Passing yards. Rushing yards, not too bad. The passing yards. So our secondary did what?
Neither one of us ran the ball worth a damn, but Minnesota ran it more effectively.
Right. Down. Total plays. Penalties. Penalties were about the same.
Right.
2 interceptions to 1. I don't like to see nothing in that turnover box. I like to see a 0.
Lost.
Man, this is like I said, I'm not good with Wilkes, baby. I'm not good with him. All right. Game leaders. We got Brock, 21 for 30, 272 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Kirk Cousins, 35 for 45, 378 yards, 2 touchdowns, which is what I predicted. I didn't think Brock would match him. 1 interception.
Hey, Don, hold on. Out of 45 dropbacks, no fucking sacks. What the fuck?
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. That's your man over there.
Record.
That's your man over there. We got to talk to your man over there. Want to sit up in the booth. McCaffrey, 15 carries, 45 yards, 1 touchdown.
3 yards.
Madison, 8 carries for 39 yards, no touchdowns.
Almost 5 yards a carry.
Receiving yards, George Kittle, 5 receptions for 78 yards. Addison, 7 receptions, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. That pretty much sealed us.
Yep.
That pretty much did us in. The rookie, man. Nobody could do nothing with him. And that'll conclude game stats, game leaders. All right.
That hurts looking at that.
It do.
Yeah, man, that hurt. That segment hurt. That hurt.
Hey,
I don't like to see my team looking like that, man. I don't.
Same thing.
I don't, man.
I thought the same thing. Like, God damn it.
Look at that shit. We usually seeing this shit on the other side and talking our shit. I don't like to be humbled. I don't like to shit my mouth. I like to talk shit. And like I said in the past, everybody's like, be humble. I'm like, I don't have to be humble. If you want me to shut up, beat me. And what can I say? They beat me. Like Fred Warner said, you can do whatever you want when you win.
Right.
You know, all the shit we talk as fans, and all the shit I talk, come on, man.
We can't do a damn thing.
I can't do a goddamn thing about this these past 2 weeks. I've been silenced for 2 weeks. We got to get this shit straight. You know, Darryl Hicks says, when I heard Purdy got a concussion, I thought about a certain quarterback with the initials TL. Yeah, but shit, we done gave that shit. We done gave up that golden buck. Gave it right away. Man, oh man.
Funny how shit work out.
Damn funny how shit.
Ain't it though?
Yeah, like I said, I don't like seeing shit on our watch. You know, I like doing it to other people. It don't feel so good when it's done to you. But it's all good, baby, because we're gonna get back. I trust and believe we can get back, man. You know, certain moves just have to be made. The right moves have to be made. Attitudes have to be adjusted. You know, it's just things that have to be done. You know, Fred basically was saying, you know, dudes just got to do their fucking job. You know, he said that in but so many words. But yeah, these motherfuckers got to come and do their job. They got to come and play.
Yeah.
They got to do what they get paid for. You know, they got to do what they get paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. These guys got to come in. They got to come in to play. You know, the coaches got to come in with their thinking caps on, man. What Jonathan Armstead said, we better win the Super Bowl. Right. That's all I know. Oh, that's a tall ass, brother. I hear you, but that's a tall ass considering the trajectory of these boys. That's a tall ass. You know what? I would love to see that too. But we got to turn it around starting next week. We got to take care of Cincinnati some way, somehow. You know.
And look.
And then get rested up.
Jamar Chase, Boyd, T. Higgins, they got playmakers over there too at receiver.
Yeah. Yes.
Mixon out the backfield. So yeah, ain't no time to slack off.
Hey, look, the only thing we got going for us against Cincinnati is that they got a terrible offensive line.
Well, hey, what you told Dave last week? We're gonna tell you slow down. You're gonna say that shit.
Don't do it.
You talking about a D line that ain't got a sack yet in 2 weeks.
Man,
go there.
Well, Gregory did get a sack.
I'm sorry. Yes, 1 sack. Actually, got 1 sack in 2 sacks
Cleveland
from the same guy. From the same guy, but we got to turn it around, man. We got to turn it around immediately. This shit has to start Sunday. You know, but who gonna call these? Who in our secondary gonna show up?
That's
what I'm saying. Who in our secondary gonna show up? Because you know, number 7 ain't doing nothing. Please don't put Chase on him. That's a touchdown.
He's past Lynch Crafters. He's got to go LASIK.
God damn,
man. Something.
And what's up with Ambry? Ambry, I don't want to see him out there either. Ambry's he's out injured. Is Ambry injured?
No, he just ain't playing well. So
keep his ass where he at.
Ambry liability.
He can't be any worse than what he looked like last week.
But are we supposed to be seeing these guys after the our bye week? What's the boy? Bill and Luter.
They're supposed to be opening their practice windows here pretty soon. Yeah.
Right.
I just hope these boys come in and play like something to help this team, man.
And Khalil Davis, where is he?
Oh, Khalil, what happened to him? Khalil Davis. What happened to that dude?
I have no
Apparently
idea.
He ain't balling in practice.
They were like he was a steal, you know. He had injury history. He was a steal. I don't think so. We don't even see his ass
just
now.
Another guy stealing right now.
And that mother still ain't played.
Yeah. I got to say, guys, I'm very worried about this upcoming game.
I am.
I'm very worried
Me
about
too.
this upcoming game and in these secondaries because our secondary got exposed badly against Minnesota. So come on, Minnesota and Cleveland can do it. I don't know, man. I just don't know how
Hey,
you
now listen.
just.
I heard folks saying, y'all think Kirk Cousins was auditioning to come to us? I'm like, man, come on, man.
Nah, man.
But I tell you what, if he played the way he played on Monday,
Oh, Purdy. Y'all ready to get rid of him?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the talking heads.
Hey, Kev, on that Don King shit. I'm gonna go to the fight with you, but if you get your ass knocked out, I'm leaving with that motherfucker who knocked you out.
Right. Not getting me with an L.
That's Don Kev over there. Fuck Don King. Motherfucker. Say he ain't shit, but if he was throwing like that, I'll take him. Yeah.
He ain't gonna look like that no more for the rest of the season.
This is what I think, Joe. I think a lot of these mediocre teams are getting up for us.
Yep.
I think that could be part of it too. We're the target. But at being the target, we got to answer the bell, man. We ain't answering the bell. We bust these mediocre, bust their ass, man. We coming out here to these mediocre teams, we laying eggs. These two teams are not very good teams we lost to. Granted, the Browns does have a stellar defense, but they're beatable. Look at what the Colts did to them the next week. We couldn't have did that.
Yeah.
They don't have the names we have.
Nope.
So
Nope.
I mean, I don't get it, man. We got to get it together, man. Like you said, they need to have an intervention. They need to have a meeting, team meeting. Kyle need to sit in there with them. You know, Wilkes need to sit down with his defense, get it together. You know, so everybody knows what to expect from each other.
That's where John was going with that. I knew exactly what John was talking about when he said we better win the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Like you played Trey for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And
You got a point. You got a point. You got a point, J.A. I'm just saying it's a tall order to ask, but you're right.
I think I know Don answers this question from Derek.
You know my answer is the bitch. Number 7.
I'm gonna say it's Bosa.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Bosa.
Well, at least Bosa getting rushes. This dude a bunch of flags and you know giving up in touchdowns. Like I said, there's no way in the world that rookie should have did him like that. No way that rookie. He was supposed to be giving that boy his lesson. Welcome to the NFL. Instead, it was from he got the lesson from a rookie. You know, and that boy cut his ass.
By a rookie.
Yeah. I ain't messing with him. I ain't a fan of him. I ain't no fan.
What up, Perk dog?
Perk Dizzall. Give it up for Perk, y'all. Big Perk. Big Perk. Yeah, man. We're gonna tell you what's happening.
Hey man.
Not these fucking Niners. They ain't what's happening.
Trying to figure the fuck out, Perk.
You gotta get this shit together, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, Perk. We can't rep that. We can't rep it right now, Perk. We done got our asses handed to us 2 weeks in a row. You know, can't rep that.
2 games
It's really bad this week.
We got our heads in the sand right now.
Yeah. Yep. Right now we dealing with some things, man. We dealing with some things. Oh man. What you, man? What time is it for you tomorrow, man? I got a 3:50 wake up, man. Make that a quarter to 4 wake up.
Hey, I'm off tomorrow. I just got to get up and run these children to school, man.
Ain't that a bitch? Y'all lucky. Y'all some lucky dudes, man. And these Cali boys, you know, they got that 3 hour, you know, they got that 3 hour gap, man. So
I'm still up at 4 my time.
4 your time?
Mm-hmm.
And 5 my time. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, man. Let's get on out of this
miserable
discussion.
You know what I'm saying?
This was one of our most miserable discussions we've had in quite a while. You know, it's always a joyous occasion on Real Talk, but now we get our air stomped together or our teeth kicked in.
Right.
You know, I don't know, man. Shit ain't too funny at that point. But listen, man, anybody got anything they want to add to this funeral of a broadcast?
What more needs to be said?
We lost.
Hey,
Right?
Get together, man.
Hey,
Get your shit together, 9.
get this shit together, man. Let's turn this shit around against Cincinnati.
I can dig it, man. I can dig it. All right.
LeBron.
Hey. All right.
Hey,
And
hey,
we out.
and we got our ass whooped.
Got ass whipped. Hey man, first and foremost, we want to thank all the real talkers, all you guys for, tuning in and being a part of tonight's broadcast. It wasn't a Jewish occasion, but in real talk, when we lose, it never is. All right, let's give it up for these guys. Hey. And we want to give it up to our partner in crime, none other than Big Lou. Get him, boy in real talk. Partners in crime. Let's give it up for Lou.
Get
him. I'd also like to make a great big shout out. Silverado Cavs, you the great Dollar Bill Will, who's under the weather. Let's prayers up to that brother. Hope he gets well soon. And last but damn sure not least, Super Dave, the OG, the Real Talk Night and Talk crew, y'all. I also want to take a moment. To send the prayers up to Miss Edmondson, Dave's mom. What's the status on that, Dave? Is she still in the hospital?
All the tests are negative. She's actually going to go home.
All right. Let's give all right to that.
Amen.
To Miss Edmondson
That's awesome
and her
to hear,
return
man.
back home. Great news, man. Great news.
Let's
Like we
get it
always say
home,
around this
Mom.
time, stay faithful, but more importantly, stay real. Because if you're not real, makes no sense to be faithful. Got it right tonight, guys. Get us out of here, Jew.
R.I.P. Richard Roundtree.
Yep. Shaft, baby. Hey, look, man. Awesome show, fellas. I know it was a sad, somber moment for us these last 2 weeks, but let's hope these dudes get it together, man. Turn it around, because I can't keep coming in here like this. We want to come in here and post and bragging, man, and beat on our chest a little bit, man. Talk a little shit. Real talkers, I know y'all want to. We want to too. You know what I'm saying? We was in here with our chest pumped all out the first 5 weeks of the season.
We was on a new level, man. Come on, man.
I haven't been able to watch no sports, nothing for 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. I believe every chance they get the shit on us in the national media, they doing it, boy. They say we fell from the best team in the league, which we don't deserve to be.
They call them frauds, bro. They call them frauds. Pretenders.
Yeah. Power rankings, week 8, 49ers fall. Yeah, man. They calling us pretenders, man. We got to make them believers again, man. Only way is to do that, get out there and execute, man. Number 7, come on, man. Grow up here, man. Let's go.
But real talkers, man, look, we appreciate y'all for pulling up, rocking out with us. Make sure y'all spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, subscribe. Rock out with your boys. We gonna be here every Wednesday and Saturday, win or lose. Right. Unless something happens and we can't make it. But other than that, we here. We gonna always be here, win or lose. We gonna rock out with the red and gold. Not a gang over everything. And we out.
We out of here, y'all.
Still NGLE, baby.
Big Smoke?
What's happening? It's your partner Red Eye, man.
We total devastation.
That's right. You can't do a touchdown without TD, baby.
We doing that real talk, not no talk.
Real talk, not a talk.
I'm more worried about us doing our thing than anything else.
Real talk, not a talk.
I wasn't gonna say shit. I was just gonna let our team pull up to the stadium, get out the bus, beat their ass, and go home.
Welcome to the show. Say it with your chest. Identify yourself in the comments.
All right.
Before we begin, introducing the real talk, not the talk crew. Real thoughts, not the thoughts infused. Silverado Kev, do the great Super Dave. They got Nana style, the host too cool to rate. Your views to debate about this Nana squad. Tap in on the entire squad and see, was it a fumble? Was it a catch? Was it a double? Did we play our best? Nana's in the building, say it with your chest. Still on the quest, striving for 6. That's Nana talk, best in the West. Fighting for this 'cause we desire more, and that's real talk. Are you up for discussion? Nana gang over everything production, live with no interruptions. We talking red and gold. Real talkers in the building and them hating trolls. The broadcast ain't official without the Royal Niner animal feud.